Hey guys, Elite here, and in this video we'll be going over how to play Hearthstone. We're just going to do a really fast, I guess, beginner's guide as to, well, how to play. Go over some really fast ways of planning out your moves, ways of thinking, tips, tricks, just how to win, really. So let's get into it. Okay, we're going to do a rank. Game. Okay, so in Hearthstone, there are a number of different cards for specific classes, and then there are general cards, kind of like the Earthen Ring Farseer and Ragnaros the Fire Lord for all classes. The first step to winning is knowing the cards and knowing what your opponent will have. As a hunter, his strongest cards that they'll usually run are Savannah Highmanes. It is a 6/5, and when it dies, they'll spawn two 2/2 hyenas. With that said, we may want to keep the Peacekeeper to nerf its attack to 1. Um, Ragnaros is great, but he costs 8, so in our opening hand, he is useless. We won't be able to play him right away. The early game heal could be useful, and a 3/3 for 3 mana is always good. We'll keep that. True Silver Champion is also really powerful. Normally I'd get rid of it, but because we're going second, we'll have a coin. I'll keep it. If I need it on turn 3, I can use it, so we'll stick with this. General rule of thumb with your opening hand, you want to aim for cards that usually cost 3 or less, sometimes 4 or less, and you want to try to get a card you can play on each turn. Obviously my hand is not following that rule, but if you could have a creature that you could play for 2 mana, then one for 3 mana, then one for 4, then that would be an ideal start. I can't play anything this turn. I could use a coin and create a reinforcement troop, but we're just going to end our turn. The biggest key to winning most games in Hearthstone, especially at lower ranks, or I guess technically higher ranks, but keeping board control is key to winning. And in order to do that, you have to do what is called proper trading. So, well, I'll show you when we get to the turns. Okay, turn 2. We're only down 2 health. There's no need to use a coin to summon an Earthen Ring Farseer for the heal yet. So we're just going to spawn a token. Okay, so a number of different options for his turn. Could spawn another 1/1, but that's kind of useless. Bad trading would be to sink this 1/1 into this guy, simply because I'll be losing a minion and I won't kill his creature, meaning he's going to get another 4 damage into me. So we have to deal with this right away. The best way I have to deal with it right now is to use coin and then to swing it with Hammer of Wrath. So deal 3 damage, I do get to draw another card, and then I'll keep my 1/1 on the board. So technically, I guess I'll board control. Won't have much, but it's something. So. Oh, there's Ragnar. Also, when you're building a deck, a few different types of cards you want to look for are cards that allow you to draw, kind of like Hammer of Wrath. Um, whether it be a creature with the death rattle that allows you to draw, or when you battle cry that allows you to draw, things like that, or like Arcane Intellect if you're playing a mage. Um, those can really speed up your game and put you in the lead. So this turn's kind of tricky. We can drop the True Silver and swing it for 4, sink the creature for 5, but that only makes it a 2-2, so this creature actually stays alive, which is kind of bad. Hmm. We could throw down a 3-3 and heal. Um, no, I think we're gonna True Silver and hit it, and then we'll just attack his face with the Silver Hand Recruit. Now, something else you don't have to do, but personally I'll recommend it. Try to be mana efficient. Every turn, obviously, you have a different amount of mana. You gain 1 mana crystal per turn, as you can see in the corner here. Try to use up as much mana as you can while still making a proper play, I guess you can say. Don't make a bad play just to squeeze out every bit of mana. Sometimes you have 1 or 2 crystals left over at the end of a turn. That's whatever. If you have 2 or more, you should drop your hero power, but if you have 1, it's okay. Okay, so for this turn, we're going to drop the Senjin Shield Master, and then we're going to use our True Silver Champion to kill his taunt creature, and we're going to sink our token in with it to destroy it. This will leave our 3-5 on the board to combat against his 4-3. He's forced to attack my creature rather than me, and because it has 3 health and I have 3 attack, his creature will die. But because my creature has 5 health and has 4 attack, mine will live, and this is a case of good trading. Okay. Okay, see what I mean here? He's gonna have to use a bow swing, take 3 damage to the head, and sink his creature into my shield. Okay, at this point we're getting a little bit low on health. We have 6 mana to work with. We could use Holy Light, even 2 of them if we wanted, but I'll use those as emergency heals if I get even less. We gotta get some creatures on the board, and our Arthurian Farseers heal. Now, instead of playing 2 of them, I'm actually gonna throw down the Sword of Justice and then play 1, just to make it a 4-4, so that his weapon can't kill it in 1 swing. Although chances are he won't use it, he'll lay a secret, so that I pop it and he'll get more durability. But we'll see how he plays. Okay, he has 7 mana, 6 cards in his hand. This would definitely be the time to lay down some secrets or drop his Jaime. Oh, that's juicy. Bet he wasn't expecting that. That he used 4 cards to get 6 damage on me and kill one of my creatures. That's a case of bad trading, in my opinion. this point, okay, nerf Leroy, heal ourselves, and this is one of those cases where we have one extra mana crystal and I can't do anything with it, but it's not a huge deal. It's better to make the proper play and not use a mana crystal as compared to burning it up and dying. Also, another thing to keep in mind, especially when you get lower in health, I mean, I'm at 16. General rule of thumb, if you're below 15, you're within what most people call I suppose, a lethal range. Now, it depends on how strong or how good of a player you're facing, what kind of a deck they're running, and such, and what class they're playing. But, yeah, the general rule of thumb is if you're below 15, you want to pick up your health. Lethal basically just means that you're within kill range. Oh, he's got high main down. So, to counter high main, we could drop a 3/5, which he'll kill, and high main will stay alive, which is bad trading. We could just YOLO rag and hope he fires the 8 damage at the end of our turn at the high main, but then that spawns two 2/2s, hyenas he can attack with. I think our best bet here is Tyrion. Taunt, he's big enough to kill him, he's got D-shield, and we'll use one of our 4/4s to clean up Jenkins and hit him in the head. And that way, hopefully our health will be fine. But yeah, as I was saying, something else to keep in mind is just be mindful of how many cards your opponent's holding as well. Like I said earlier, card draw is a big thing in this game. With a 30 card deck, if you have a lot of card draw, creatures, effects, spells, things like that, chances are you'll pull something good or something useful that you need to win the game. Actually, right here is the exact reason why I didn't kill his high main and forced him to trade it, is because now he can't attack with the 2/2/2s, and then I could maybe top deck a Consecrate and just wipe them off the board. But as you can see, he's down to 3 cards in his hand. I'm still sitting on 5, so I have a lot more to work with than him right now. I think I'm sitting pretty good, even though I'm 4 health less. Okay, so we're probably going to have to trade the 4/3. No. 5. If we play Kodo, we'll have to Humility the Houndmaster, Ashbringer the 4/4, Earthring Farseer the 2/2. Kodo will kill Houndmaster. It's 5, 6. We have 3 mana to work with. We're gonna have to get a heal off. We're at 13. I'd like to summon a recruit, but alright, so we are going to Ashbringer the 4/4. And then we will humiliate Houndmaster. Drop the Kodo, which... Oh, I bad played that. Fuck. That's okay. Can still kill it. Still hit him. And we will still hit him. So we're sitting okay. Okay. Oh boy, this guy's drawing all the wrong cards at the wrong time. If he had these secrets when he had his bow down, he might have been able to regain board control by getting extra charges of durability and clearing out my creatures, but he's got them a little bit late now. As you can see, he has 0 cards left in his hand. This 2/2 and that secret are the only thing stopping me from killing him, and I have 4 cards to work with. Now, about secrets, you never know what they are, but you can make an educated guess as to what he's using, depending on his situation right now. Because we're at rank 10, I'm assuming he's a fairly smart hunter. The 2 most popular secrets that hunters will use are Explosive Trap and Ice Trap. Explosive Trap, when he's attacked, deals 2 damage to all of my creatures, and Ice Trap will bounce my creature back to my hand. If that is the case, when I attack him, if it's explosive, it won't kill anything. But if it's Ice Trap, it'll bounce back to my hand. So, I'd bet it's Ice Trap. Which one of these do I want back to my hand, though? I could attack with Stampeding Kodo, bounce it to my hand, drop it, and kill his 2/2. That sounds very efficient. Let's do that. Called it Freezing Trap. Sorry, same shit. Okay, now instead of playing Kodo first, we're going to attack right away, because if he gets another Freezing Trap, it's just going to screw me, so... And because we have 3 mana, we're just going to toss another heal, because we're sitting... good. Oh, this is just too perfect. Okay, we're gonna kill the 4/4 with the weapon swing, and we have 2 attacks to hit him in the face. We win either way at this point. If it is a freezing trap, it bounces one of my creatures back. I'll just drop Ragnaros and hit him in the head for 8. So, it's GG at this point. Let's see if it's freezing. Explosive. But my creatures don't die, so I win. So yeah, that's Hearthstone in a nutshell. So do proper trading. Make sure you're very mana efficient. Use as much as you can while still making the proper turn, and make educated guesses. Take your time. You have a minute and a half before that rope appears on your turn, so don't take a 10-second turn and rush through it. Really think out your turn and make plans for future turns, and that's pretty much the key to winning, I'd say. Anyways, thanks for watching, and leave a comment with any suggestions as to any misplays I made, and thanks for watching.